Okay, good morning. It's April 9th. We had our first calf. Oh, there she goes. I think the 4th or 5th, 6th, I don't know. No, it wasn't the 6th, it was the 4th. So she's doing good. This girl here is next. She's next to calf, but she's still 2 weeks away maybe. It's a female, first female I've had out of this cow, and very excited about that. The female, or the calf I should say, is half South Pole, half Angus. But the cow's a really good cow. She's a 10-year-old cow, and she's in great body condition. She does great. She's the biggest frame and weight cow I have, which isn't ideal, but the fact that she's the calf is a South Pole, she should have a smaller frame, similar to like this girl here. She's a half South Pole. So I'm very excited because the mother is born and raised here, and also, like I said, just always well conditioned. So having a replacement female out of her is gonna be great. So I haven't fed hay. I fed him a bale Easter weekend because didn't have time to just take down the fence and set it up here. But other than that, and I had that bale up on end, sitting out in the field for probably a month since I last fed it, or since I put it out, and it got a lot of rain water in it because it was on end, and I was surprised at how moldy that bale was. And half of it they didn't even eat because it was all moldy on top. So it doesn't take long when they absorb the moisture. But anyways, haven't fed, or they've been out grazing pretty much since March 16th. So that puts me right about 80 days of hay fed, or of hay feeding, which is great. I think last year I was right around there. It might have been 75 days, but right around that mark. But we didn't feed much in the winter last year. We fed more actually in March. Well, I don't know about March, but April. I think we fed all the way to April into like the first week of May. We fed hay, but I had a lot of stockpile, and this is working out great. This is really the first time I've been able to stop feeding hay when the snow melted, and then still have a lot of stockpile left. Usually the stockpile's gone, so I have to feed hay, but I had a lot of stockpile left. So basically really only have, well, I got this field, and then I do have a field below that, past that tree line, that I think by the time they're done with this field, there's stockpile in it, but also it's growing pretty good. So I think I'll move them there. Maybe just lightly graze it, but it's turning out, it's turning out good. Considering how we had a pretty hard winter, or long, it wasn't long, but cold winter, a lot of snow. Worked out great though. So excited to see how the calves do. This cow that calves, wherever she is down there, that'll be the first calf I have out of my bull that I got. So excited to see how he turns out. This girl here is the first calf heifer last year. Unfortunately, I don't think she's pregnant. She's weird. Like I kind of saw her in heat maybe a week ago, and then my daughter said she saw her trying to ride a cow like the next day, and then yesterday, I think it was that one, she just tried to mount. So it's not even like a 3-week window, but so I'm really not sure, but she's not real wide, as you can see. The last time I saw her in heat would put her to calve at June 15th, I think, or 10th maybe. So she is a ways away, so that could be a reason why she's not fat or doesn't have that big gut capacity like she's pregnant, but I don't know, we'll see. I have a feeling she's not, which is what it is. We'll have to probably end up not keeping her. And then considering I have a heifer with her, see how many heifers I get, but I won't keep her. I'll probably just fatten her up, and either I could probably sell her. Actually, she's decent. This one here I don't think is pregnant either. She's just a real runt. That's her mother. Yeah, look, she kicked me. She heard me talking about her. I don't think she's pregnant either, and she's real small. So I'll probably eat her. I have a feeling she might not be a great eating experience, so I'm not gonna sell her. I would just eat her. And then this one I feel like will be fine if I do end up, if she's not pregnant. So this is literally probably right where we are standing currently. The scene of the crime last year where this one lost her calf, and then we don't know what happened to it. It was lost. So good news is I don't think she's gonna calve anytime soon here. So hopefully she's a better mother. I don't know what happened. She was weird. If you remember, she was kind of weird about the calf, but she took it, licked it, loved it, and then the next morning it was gone. So I don't know exactly what happened, and we never will know. I didn't preg test them this year, but definitely tell this girl she is pregnant. She's got this hair whorl. Might be hard to see because of the shadow, but let's see if we get the other side. That starts to grow when they're pregnant. I think it's called the pancreatic, or it's either pancreatic or the adrenal. I think it might be the adrenal hair whorl. So it's where the hairline meets. It's coming up, and the bottom, the hair on the belly is facing this way, and the hair on the top side of the ribs is facing down. And where it meets, you get this line right there, and that's definitely growing. That's growing on her, which means pregnant. And then after they give birth, it'll start to retreat. So it's good to see that. Not all of them have it, but certain ones will. She's got one I can see. This one, that she's got a beautiful coat, that black cow. Although half of it's missing because of lice, but the hair that she does have is, man, it's really like kind of almost velvety looking, curly. Same with her, looks really nice. So they're definitely doing great on this grazing, being out grazing. So let's go down here, check the water. I hooked this up yesterday, so I didn't see it. I haven't checked it this morning, but look at this. I got to do a video with the drone after. But I got this field here that I cleared this winter. It's about 4¼ acres, maybe 4 acres, let's call it, that I cleared, burnt. We had our friend come in and grind all the stumps that I cut, and then he forestry mulched it, so it's a perfect seed bed. It's awesome. I got it seeded, drug it. It got rained on, so I can't wait to see how that looks, but it looks amazing. So that hoping it turns out to be some nice silval pasture, is what I'm hoping. I got some nice spring water. They're loving that. Look at that. They had water where they were, but I got a tile buried up in there. Just got a hose that runs down. It runs maybe 6 months of the year. So one reason I try and graze this field early, because that way it has water. Otherwise, it doesn't have water. Probably dries up in June. So I just have it continually running. Comes in the bottom and it just overflows out that pipe. I could put a float on it, but no need to. Plenty of water. So yeah, this looks great. So I'll do a video of that so we can really see how it looks. So I think with that we'll get out of here. So I figured to do a video. It's been a minute since I've done one. So thanks for watching.